What should you do with recent events with coronavirus if you are a freelancer? Probably it's hard times ahead, and I want to shoot a video with a few tips what to do. So I have 3 tips for you as a freelancer regarding those current events. And just a week ago, it would be necessary to basically say, where are you from? It doesn't matter now. Because everyone is affected if you are a freelancer, and if you're not from the country directly affected, so you're not from China, Italy, Iran, US, UK, now France. I'm not. It's hard to even list the countries now, but the best countries with the clients, so basically US and Western world, are really severely affected. Western Europe, I meant. So yeah, France, Germany, UK, and US. And it's only the beginning there. It seems like with exponential growth, we will have hard times as freelancers. If you are not directly affected, you will have hard time finding clients. So I have 3 tips for you, 3 things that you should do now. Number 1 is mentally prepare. So prepare that if you are okay now, and if your client they don't stop the work now, they may do that any minute, any day, because maybe they didn't have time to tell you that. Because if their business are out of business, then they won't have work for you, or they will reprioritize their budget and won't be delivering another startup because it won't be selling basically now. So for whatever reason, you may be out of work soon, out of client work soon. So mentally prepare. Just not Don't wait till last minute. Don't wait till your clients just tell you the bad news. Mentally prepare, and also prepare financially. So cut your spendings on whatever dumb shit you're buying. I don't know, stop buying 5 lattes a day, or whatever. Just save money. Not sure about the investment, so if you have money in like stock or somewhere, I'm not sure, I'm not a financial expert, but I mean, hard months probably are ahead, not weeks. It will be months. It's a question of how many months ahead. So prepare, I don't know, 3 months of savings at least, in the case that you won't have money. And then 2 things, how to deal with that with existing clients and with finding new clients. It's still possible, by the way. So with existing clients, just have hard conversations, but not just come to beg them like, do you still have work? That's wrong tone. The phrase should be, how can I help you in this situation? So think from the client side on whatever business they are, like, what do they do? Are they a startup for, I don't know, co-working spaces, for example, or for food supply, or whatever? Depending on their business, what is the most important to them now? What can they cut down in terms of budget, and what can you offer to them in these circumstances? So basically reprioritize to-do list for that project or for these projects, and offer the client that you are still you can be helpful, and you can still bring them revenue and their money and profit for their project. But just reprioritize functionality to stay with that client, and to convince them that it's still viable to invest in you, to invest in that project, and that at least you would survive for some time. So that's how to deal with existing clients. Now, how to find new clients, and it seems that it's impossible because everyone will be cutting down their budget and won't start new things. But in reality, in every crisis, in every even financial crisis of 2008 or earlier, there are still niches which are actually growing, not even on the same level, but growing. Imagine what is happening with news sites all over the world. They need developers who would solve performance issues. Imagine what is happening with food supply, like food delivery, or whatever that is happening around people basically staying at home. So food delivery, whatever that is, medical supplies, anything related to online world, like online education, things like chat or like Slack, project management online. So there are still things that are going on strong, and people would still pay for that, because the money doesn't disappear. Money will be like, people will still have money. They will just reprioritize to the essentials. So while looking for new clients, think of what essential niches are needed right now and how can you help them. It may potentially require you to relearn something, to learn new technology, new stuff, new niche or something, and you should do that quickly. But just think what the world needs right now. And in general, I want to leave you with a final thought. Like, in these circumstances, what can you do to the world? What can you do to your clients, to your teammates if you have a team, to your employees if you have employees directly? So how can you serve them? Because we are in this together now, and we need to help each other. And if we help our clients, even if we don't earn money directly this time in hard times, they will totally remember and get back to you. So in some cases it would be needed to work for free or with low budget in order to save the client for the long run, and together you can get out of it, get their business running again after it's all over, and then get down from there, get up from there, from the downside, and get back on track. So hope these like random tips were helpful for you freelancers. Just stay sane, stay positive, still do work. Stop browsing news portals every 5 minutes. It's not helpful. Just think, what can you do? And it actually requires from us even more work. Even if you're working from home, don't treat that as a vacation. I tweeted that this morning. Just we need to actually do more work in order to get the same money, probably. That's my prediction for a month or two ahead, probably. So if it didn't strike you yet, chances are it will strike you pretty soon. So that was my video today. So for you would prepare for that with any tips I have. If you have any questions related to freelancing, shoot in the comments. I will try to answer them. And if you have any real experience, if that hit you already as a freelancer, please shoot in the comments as well, so other freelancers would read that and maybe you will help with some advice. See you guys in other videos.